updated their system is that like it's been a lot in debate. And
car wouldn't need gas if you drove a Tesla.
Yeah, basically that's just part of the commercial of the Donny voice on the phones. If I would get the Nusret voice, it's like I ask him, hey, what's the temperature today? And he said, it's a spicy.
Hey there, guys. I'm hoping you're having a nice Thursday so far. So the time is 9:26 a.m. and today's Thursday, August the 21st. Normally at this part of the video, I'd be saying, if you haven't seen yesterday's video, this happened, that happened, but this time I am going to be doing an add-on to a topic in which I was talking about in the middle of the vlog yesterday. It's like when the first week of school chaos goes on and you're in a traffic jam and you're moaning and getting mad like shit about it and there's nothing you can do, like it's whole lot congested like a pack of Cheetos and you can't move. And I basically heard one guy shout like a total bitch in the traffic jam. I'm kidding, but yeah, he yelled and he's like, move it, damn it, move it, move it. I like to move it, just like in the Madagascar movies and this kind of thing. And the other guy would be like, yo, calm down, dude. This is the first week chaos, you know. It's like waking up in a bad dream, you know, like a bad dream wakes you up at 4 a.m. Crazy, man. I mean, I used to be that kind of person too. Like I used to get very, very angry over traffic congestions pretty badly. But in recent years, I have grew out of that mentality. Like, I don't do that anymore. The only times that I would get very angry and have a big rage on the road is when somebody tries to risk my life without even giving a fraction of a crap. Like, they do everything to cut me off while I have the right to wait. They just jump into my way without even looking and all that. Some bullshit acts that could likely cause a damn accident. Like, come on. It's not like I'm Lightning McQueen and you're Shoe to the Rocky and that other guy is Jackson Storm. Like, we're not living in the Pixar world. We're living in the normal world on the planet Earth. Just another planet of the solar system, right? And yeah, I mean, it would be like, Jesus, like imagine just getting a big dent. Like you're so rushing and then all of a sudden karma hits. You know, it's like, suppose an action movie where two guys are fighting so badly in the car, like one guy in, let's say he's driving a Tesla Cybertruck and the other guy is the passenger and he's like, they're fighting so bad and shit and all of a sudden that leads to a big accident. The Tesla Cybertruck crashes into a tree and the whole vehicle burns and the tree gets knocked down and that kind of shit. Like, wow. Well, I mean, you tell me whatever about it. You tell me if it is really just the first week chaos or if there really are some sleepyheads about this. Because no matter what you say, I'm in a world where being in big traffic jams is no big deal. Like, eventually you'll get to that place rather than just bitch about it. And so tomorrow is going to be the day that the Uniqlo store in the Mission Viejo Mall opens. On both days, after having finished my school day, I go to the mall and have lunch and I've had a look at that Uniqlo store. So tomorrow is going to be the opening day for the store. Like, a lot of people have been getting quite excited about this. So the first week is done and over with for me, even though it's yet Thursday. Basically, this is the beginning of my first 4-day weekend of the season. Like, throughout this week has been like a whole lot of music. I've gone through a lot of music, mainly about notes and chords and like their relative minors and their fifth and sixth notes and some of that stuff. And you know, we made a joke saying, oh well, D minor is the saddest note that can really hear. What are you guys' thoughts about that? It's like, for me, it's like D minor and D sharp minor are more like suspenseful chords. And a very weird way that my college has updated their system is that, like, it's been a lot in debate, and like I just got note about this the other day. They scrapped the finals week, so it's like it would be 18 regular weeks, because like you'd have the 17 normal weeks, and then that finals week in which you'd take the exams, and then it ended all. But then as of this year, they have totally scrapped the finals week. Like the first week, the finals week would be the same level of chaos. It's like people just want to make it on time, but they have dropped the finals week for both semesters, so they're no longer doing the finals week. And having said that, this is my first 4-day weekend of the semester. I've been thinking it would be very nice to have, because, you know, on Friday, starting from Friday up until Sunday, there's the Sea Country Festival, and this Sunday is also the antique car show at Dana Point. And like I could pick either tomorrow or Saturday to go to Sea Country, and then Sunday we go to the car show. Like that would be a very exciting weekend. That would be fantastic. And just before that, I cruised around Dana Point just like an hour ago, and up to 3 p.m. So it's going to be a 5-hour event. And I know because I've been there twice before. And before I go there, in the meantime, I just made some research some hours ago, and all the cars that will be in the display, I found out that the latest model for each type, each brand or whatsoever is said to be 1989. You see, you got all the history of how cars, especially back in that age, like as far as pre and post World War II, its design, its manufacturing, its style of manufacturing as well, which you guys will get to see in the vlog on Sunday. Today's Thursday. So after I got home, I found an interesting feature. Like, you know, with the new iPhones, although the 17 is still like 3 or 4 weeks away from release, but even if it's true, like if it is true, then it'll be so funny, you know, for the new versions, because it's been coming up on media where people are making a lot of jokes of the new voices of the iPhone, like one of them being Donny. And if you don't know what Donny is, so if you've used Siri, then surely that must be familiar for you. The way that it's used in the system and all that. Like, no matter what kind of Siri you use, or if you want to give your Siri a different name or whatever, like if you want to give it Alex, for example. Well, I just released Donny. Like a few months ago, it has been tested for the first time. And basically, it's like a Siri, but is with the voice of Donald Trump. Wow. I mean, that's just funny, I guess. Like in some part of the video, like you say to Donny, by the way, I'm saying this as in like the new version of Siri. Like you tell him, hey, what's the weather like today? And then Donny would say, oh, it's like climate change is just a joke, you know, it's still a nice day. Well, it's sunny and it's a good 81 degrees Fahrenheit, he might say. I'm just thinking about a whole lot of stuff. But it's like a trailer or something. It's like a trailer of how to use this newly promoted Donny feature. Like, if it is, then it's just freaking funny, man. Well, it's gonna be just a joke, but it's a concept in which we're making iPhones on our own. Like, we're making $200 a day to
work for our own iPhones. Well, it feels like a joke, even from the point that I say it. Well, now I'm gonna get back home and I'll find the video that I got. It was on Instagram and it was basically the testing of the Donny voice. It's gonna be funny, like you guys are gonna have a hell of a laugh. Look at me again. Holy crap. Driving in the wrong direction. This is, well, yeah, I didn't make that mistake once.
Love, but instead of Siri, we're introducing Donny.
Oh my.
You can ask him questions like, "Hey Donny, what is the weather today?
Climate change is a hoax invented by China.
Oh my god.
Where's the nearest gas station?
Your car wouldn't need gas if you drove a Tesla.
Play abracadabra by..."
Oh my god. Well, yeah, I mean, that is a true point. Well, that's just hilarious. It's like all jokes, all comedy and all that. But yeah, basically that's just part of the commercial of the Donny voice on the phones. It's like a Donald Trump generated version of the series on the iPhones, but there's a lot of fun stuff about it. It's like you don't need to bring your Tesla to the gas station, but you need to bring it to a charging station when you're going on a long trip, right? That's some key logic. And towards the end, the joke of, you know, like not having to go to school anymore. It's like, hey, we've shut down the education system. Our kids don't have to go to school anymore. You don't have to go to college anymore, because fuck it. Fuck it. Well, no, but like if you get into a workplace that you're creating new iPhones, you're making new iPhones, then yeah, you don't have to go to college anymore. You're just one lucky dude. So it's like you can work for 8 hours making new iPhones and all that. That would still be better. But yeah, I mean, they're calling it the American-made iPhones for some reason. And originally the iPhones are made in China. Like, think of this. Like, imagine if you would make your own phone in Turkey. Like, if like a Turkish-made iPhone. And the voice of it would be Nusret. Hey, I'm Nusret. I'm gonna make the greatest kebabs that humankind can taste. Like, suppose I would get the Nusret voice of Siri. Like, if I would get the Nusret voice, it's like, I ask him, hey, what's the temperature today? And he said, it's a spicy, like Adana, Urfa, and Antep kebab. Heck yeah. Like, you buy it for like, basically, you just make yourself feel like a dragon. Or how much is it? Like, I would ask him, how much is it for a kebab at the Nusret restaurant? And he says, $20 in your pocket is good enough, bruh.
Anyway, guys, so that concludes it for the day, and it looks like my psychologist is not going to call me in at any point this week, which is great. In fact, it's like music to my ears. It's great. So that does it for today's vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, which you guys will get to see the Uniqlo store opening. Bye.